Hi guys. I am sure I am having a glorious day of vacation while you watch this video, but for right now it is Monday night and I've come back to this amazing school to do a lesson for you, and my dad is in the room. That's why I'm taking a vacation, is to spend another day with him. He's been here the last couple days, so did my brother, and he's cleaning all the desks right now, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so this lesson's going to be fast, and then your homework is going to be a 18-question kind of review packet that includes some of these questions and some from the graphing stuff that we did last week. Tomorrow for you, so Wednesday, I will give you guys the opportunity to ask me as many questions as you want on the review packet. If we have to spend the whole hour going over the review packet and do the final Thursday and Friday, we can, or we can start the final on Wednesday and continue it on Thursday, Friday. You guys can take as much time as you need to finish that, obviously not past the end of the week. But if you don't understand it all, don't worry, because I did make an answer key, which I need to make photocopies, which will be in the back on the ledge, and that will be back there so you can check out all of my work on every single problem and ask me questions when I return on Wednesday. I know you guys missed me a whole bunch. I'm so sorry I'm not there. Not too sorry, though. Okay, so as a reminder, y is the same thing as f of x. This is not f times x. This is a function called f, so the f is just a name of a function, and the x is the thing that goes into the function, or the input. So here on this example, I wrote down two functions, one called f and one called g, and then if the problem says what's f of 2, that means you take the f equation and put the 2 in it. So I'm looking at this equation right here, and I'm going to start plugging stuff in. You should be taking notes right now. Remember that you are in control of this video, so you can stop it at any time you want to catch up. Alright, so I started plugging in the 2 and simplifying. Negative 4 plus 10 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So the answer to this problem is 3. Alright, why don't you try g of negative 7? Go ahead and pause the video and give it a shot. Pause, 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 pause. You should be pausing. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're back now because you've totally done it. And if you did it, you should have gotten negative 11. Did you? If you did, congratulations. Well done. Wow, you're a genius. Okay, example 2 is a little bit harder. This time we're going to take f of 8 and we're going to subtract g of negative 3 and then add g of 6. Looks complicated, but it's not too bad. It is just plugging in 8 into the f function, subtracting negative 3 in the g function, and adding 6 in the g function. Remember, you guys are going to need this for your college entrance exams. So this is the first function, f of x, so I'm going to put in negative 8 squared plus 5 times 8 minus 3 minus, and I'm going to subtract all of this next bit where now I'm looking at the g function and I'm subtracting all of it, and then I'm adding in another function with a 6 in it, like that. The reason why I put brackets around this is because I'm subtracting all of the g function, not just part of it. Okay, so now I'm going to start simplifying. 8 squared is 64, got 40 here, minus, we're going to subtract all of this stuff. This is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. Plus, 12 plus 3. All right, negative 64 plus 40 is negative 24. If you have two minuses in a row, that's plus plus. Negative 3 plus 3 is nothing, so those kind of cancel each other out. 12 plus 3 is 15. Is this right? Yes. Negative 24 plus 15 is negative 9. Okay, example 3. So we're going to go slightly harder on this one. This one is g of a plus 2. So this time, I'm not going to just plug in 2 into g. I'm plugging in a variable in as well. So the g function, g of x, is 2x plus 3. Remember, this is just notation. This is just learning how to plug stuff in. So in the x, I'm going to use colors for this to make it a little easier to understand. So this junk right here is going in for that x, all of it. And then your answer, since this is a variable in it, your answer will also have a variable in it. I'm going to distribute to both. That's 2a plus 4 plus 3, which equals 2a plus 7. And no, you can't combine those because one has an a and one doesn't. They love to put this in college entrance exams. All right, last one for you to try. You're going to try putting 3x to the third power into f. Pause, pause, pause. Pause the video so you can try it yourself. No sneaky just copying. Just try it yourself first. You can always start the video if you get confused. All right, I'm assuming you did it, so I'm copying down the function, but every time I see an x, I'm putting in 3x to the third. So it looks, here, this is what the original function looked like. It looked like negative x squared plus 5x minus 3. So notice that this square is still out here, okay? All I replaced was that x, 3x to the third, it replaced the x. Because this right here, that's the input. Remember, the goal of today's lesson is trying to get you to understand the format of what we're doing. So going back, this was just set aside there. All right, so going back to this part, this is negative. I'm going to square everything on the inside. That makes 9, x to the 6th. Remember, you multiply exponents if they're outside here. Plus, this is just coefficients here, 15, x to the 3rd minus 3. And that's it. That's the whole answer because this is an x to the 6th, this is an x to the 3rd. You can't combine those. All right, so you are going to go ahead and try your function notation packet. If you want to jump to the one that is all about this, it is number 4 on the packet, which will give you some practice with this so that you're all good when you take those college entrance exams. All right, I will be back tomorrow to answer all of your questions. Try your very hardest with your post-it partner today. Good luck.